Welcome back to Thoughts While Thinking. And remember, these opinions are mine and mine alone and nobody else's. And the purpose of me saying that is to keep everybody out of trouble but me. And I'm going to try to stay out of trouble because I don't like trouble. I like it nice and easy and friendly with a deal. And we'll be rearranging our prejudices and think we're thinking. And I'm pretty sure we're thinking because we're trying to be in that 2% that actually analyzes the facts and thinks about what's going on. And we're trying not to judge. We're trying to just think and be a real thinker and be in that 2%. And that judging is left for somebody else. We'll try not to do that. So we're talking about the 4th of July. And Samuel Adams said back in the day is that courage, they, my countrymen, our contest is not only whether or not we ourselves shall be free, but whether there shall be left to mankind an asylum on the earth for civil and religious liberties. Now think about that for a little bit. That's pretty stout, and that's what we're supposed to be living under, and that's supposed to be what our Bill of Rights are. And in that Declaration of Independence, they say that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Well, I think that this 4th of July we need to think about that, because I think little by little our Bill of Rights has been whittled away, and that they're taking our life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness away a little increment at a time. And that's what they're doing to our Constitution. They're, in my opinion, they're sitting there violating that Constitution on a daily basis, and we got to look at that, and we got to worry about that, because those founding fathers signing that Declaration of Independence and fighting for our Constitution that we know it gave up a whole lot of lives, and we've lost a lot of lives over the years defending that freedom, and that just proves to you that freedom ain't free. And we enjoy the 4th of July, and we get together and we have a good time on the 4th of July. And we like what this old cowboy says. He says, I promise never to remain silent when I see pain, injustice inflicted on another human being. I am an American patriot, and I will stand for truth, justice, and liberty. Well, I kind of try to live like that. I think that's very strong, and I appreciate that statement, and I try to live by it. And I guess I fall short sometimes, but that's my intent anyway. And I'm proud to be an American, and I'm proud of all the men that died and then stood up and defended our freedom and stuff. And all I'm doing is asking you to stand up and help fight for our freedom, because we don't have any rights unless we're willing to fight for them. And right now we're just letting them slip away. Now that's my opinion, and I'm basing that on what I'm seeing and thinking, and not judging, I don't believe. So our Constitution was a real great document, and it's being whittled at all the time, and they're taking a little bit of it away on a daily basis. And these fellows that signed that thing, they are probably turning over in their graves at what's going on, but we're just going to move on past that and remind you to just do a little thinking about what I'm talking about. I'm not asking you to believe what I'm saying. I'm just asking you to consider it. Just consider maybe what I'm saying might be something to it. And in 1776, the British demanded that we surrender our weapons, and we shot them. Well, you know, Washington is almost demanding we surrender our weapons today. So what are we going to do about that? Well, that gives you something to think about. And the Second Amendment does not grant us the right to bear arms. The Second Amendment denies the government the authority to infringe upon our right to bear arms. Now, there's a lot of difference in that, and you need to do a little thinking about that. And you maybe have to rearrange a prejudice there or two or something. But anyway, think about that. That's that's where we're going. And the 4th of July, we have a bang-up good time, and we enjoy the day. But do we ever think about what it's all about? Well, we need to really do that this year. We need to think about that. And we need to be hugging that Statue of Liberty and what it stands for, and what our country is all about, because we've got to work for it. Freedom ain't free. We have to work for it on a daily basis. And we say that we used to say that Pledge of Allegiance in the classroom, and when I was in school, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, I'm really believing in that. I believe in that Pledge of Allegiance. And the flag, that red is for victory, white is for purity, and blue is for loyalty. And the USA, where courage and fortitude is a norm. We got to think about that and try to keep ourselves on that course. And we hold these truths self-evident. And our Creator gave us a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And anybody that tries to infringe on it is, in my opinion, dancing on a slippery slope. And the Statue of Liberty and 4th of July and what it stands for, you got to think about that. And you gotta rearrange some prejudices maybe, and get a little patriotic instead of just popping a beer and eating a barbecue sandwich. And the Republicans and the Democrats, they've been chewing away at our Constitution for years now, and all we want is you just to leave us a more perfect union, the one that we were given by blood, sweat, and tears, and defended on it by blood, sweat, and tears. And they're both guilty of that chipping away at our liberties, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And we the people, we got to stand up. We got to think about what they're doing up there, and we got to recall. We got to do something about it. And we remember we got the power. We got the power, and we are not using our power to exercise our freedom and liberty. And we're just kicking back and having fun on the 4th of July instead of really understanding what it's all about and how it was the process of getting to us so we can enjoy it on a free and daily basis today. But we enjoy that 4th of July, and I'm not saying we shouldn't, but I'm saying we need to think about what's going on with our Constitution and our freedom. We got to get freedom to ringing again. We got to have that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and freedom. And we got to be that land of the home of the free and the brave again. And we got to have a happy 4th because of that. And then we don't let it want to slip away. And it's just more than the fireworks and the barbecue and the watermelon. I don't want to forget that watermelon because that's a big part of the 4th of July at my house. And I just want to wish you a happy 4th of July. And I want you to think about what the 4th of July is really all about. And I want you to eat with this fella here and claim your life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that's adios, my friends, and I'll see you on the flip side.